Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. I am here currently on this chart on the daily time frame, and we'll take a look at the price action from the August high. And you can see that I track this pullback as a corrective pullback and still give it a chance to reverse in this zone between $1,820 to $3,055. The move up is clearly, I'm talking about the move up from the April low, the move up is clearly a three-wave move up. We're not dealing with any upside impulse structures here. And we treat the move to the upside as, basically as ABC structure. So what we have in the yellow scenario, which has become more probable after the flash crash of the 10th of October and the 17th, the 10th of October and the Tuesday low, basically, the 4th of November. So the yellow count is a B wave pullback that happened after an ABC to the upside, topped in wave A. Then, as I said, B wave pullback and C wave up. A, B, C. In this particular structure, the B wave pullback could end in this region, and it's become more probable. I haven't got any evidence that a meaningful low has formed. And of course, it's entirely possible that we form a low at any point. If that happens from here, then we can debate whether this is a wave 4 or a B wave. For a wave 4, it's a bit too deep, but still valid. Yeah? But I find already the yellow scenario more probable. Now, we are also moving in a corrective price channel to the downside, and we're forming lower lows and lower highs at the moment, as you can clearly see. The market dipped here on Tuesday to the 3055 level, which is the 38.2 retracement, and was oversold on the daily time frame. That doesn't happen every single day. Okay? That doesn't happen every single day. It's important to recognize that the market might start a larger recovery rally from here already. That can sometimes happen when the market is really oversold. But the move to the downside kind of looks incomplete. It looks like it might need at least one more low, maybe even two more lows. But I will recognize that we might have bottomed should the price break above the upper boundary line of the trend channel, and then also take out the $4,000 level. So if we basically get a 5-wave move up or just a break above $4,000. Because this is our upper resistance. As long as we don't break above upper resistance, I'd say the pressure is downward. With the first key resistance level at $3,611. This is the upper boundary. This is the upper boundary of our lower resistance area. And then we've got the trend line. And then we've got the $4,000 level as upper boundary of the upper resistance. The main question here is the move down an impulse? Is this C wave unfolding as an impulse? Then we should stay below the lower resistance. Or are we dealing with some kind of a diagonal pattern? Then we could easily test upper resistance before we go lower. Let's now take a look at the shorter time frame. But before we do that, actually, to make clear, I'm not overall bearish yet. Okay, I'm still looking for, let's say, potential opportunities for the bulls to turn this ship around. So I'm not overall bearish. I know a lot of people already said the bear market has started and so on. I just, surely, the trend is down. And clearly we don't have a long trade set up at the moment. But I think the larger trend can still be seen as up, even though it's quite choppy, quite messy. Okay, so we're not in the camp here of those people and analysts and, who say that we have topped. I don't think there is enough evidence for that at this point. If we look at the shorter time frame, then, you can see that the market bounced from the Tuesday low, pulled back again, bounced from our support zone, but we're still holding below even below the 38.2 retracement here. So what can I say? It's just choppy price action. We might grind higher, and if we do, then, as I said, the upper resistance here is there to to provide resistance. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's for. So you can see here the microstructures. Even in the yellow count, we could be in an impulse to the downside, whereas in the I've shown how a diagonal pattern would look like. That might be something like here, A, B, C. Yeah, and so even going higher indicates this could still be a short-term bearish count and structure, or the risk is at least high that the bears will show up either in the lower resistance, but so far bulls are trying to survive here, and or from the upper resistance. It's important to recognize that so far the market has avoided another low, and that we could go higher in the short term, but this entire move up looks very choppy and corrective at this point. So I would at least consider a move to the upper boundary line of the trend channel. Seems probable. And to do that, ideally the market should hold above the Friday low at $3,190. That's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.